the National Women's Amateur, kind of that 24 hours of winning putt, the reaction to it, emotions from friends and family, that sort of thing?
Yeah, it was definitely crazy. I mean, just from the moment the putt went into, then kind of, we were so busy after, and kind of didn't really get a chance for it to sink in straight away. But had my parents there, and other friends and family, so that was really special. And yeah, it was definitely life changing. So many people watched the event, so well covered. So a lot of people knew about me, I guess, after that, and I got to play in all the majors and stuff like that after, which was such a cool year.
Yeah, you had an incredible year. Obviously, competed in several majors. You won the McCormick Medal at the end of the summer. How did your expectations kind of change for yourself coming into the women's amateur, and then once you won, on a national stage, what that did for, I guess, the rest of your summer?
Yeah, I think I was definitely feeling good going into Anwar, and was playing really consistently, and was kind of in contention at a lot of college events. So I was feeling good on that front, and I think just after it, it gave me a lot of confidence. Especially coming from behind, I think just that I'm, I guess, never out of it, and I think that gave me a lot of confidence, and I think it just kind of set me up for the rest of the year really, and expectations maybe changed a little bit, but I honestly kind of had high expectations, I guess, before then. So I was, what didn't change too much, but yeah.
Great. With that, we'll go ahead and open it up to questions. And just as a reminder, make sure you use the reaction tab to use the raise hand function to ask a question. We'll start with Jill Painter Lopez.
Hi, Lottie. How are you? Um, Question, the LEAP program for the LPJ, obviously, in winning Anwal last year, that helped get you some more points, and you're the closest to be able to get to that threshold or earn your card. What is that program like for you, and to know that you're the closest and you could be the first to do it?
Yeah, I think it's a really good opportunity for all of us. It's so recent. I didn't really know it was coming, and I was also very happy when I saw it come out, and just really just trying to focus on playing my own game, and I've got a lot of opportunities coming up to get some points. So just really focusing on playing good golf really, and just seeing where that puts me.
And just a quick follow up, what would it mean to you to be the first to be able to get your card in that way?
Yeah, it would mean a lot. I always dream of playing on the LPGA, so to maybe get that a slightly easier way of not having to go to Hugh school would definitely be huge.
Okay, good luck at Anwal.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Lottie, as we wait, just how is your game right now? What's the current state of your game?
Yeah, I mean, feeling good. Been really consistent this year in college events, so yeah, I think everything's feeling pretty solid, and yeah, I'm just feeling really comfortable with my game right now, and yeah, just looking forward to going back to a course that I feel pretty comfortable on.
We'll go to Doug Ferguson.
Lottie, that was quite a finish last year. A lot of birdies and that one big par on 14. What one shot gives you your strongest memory from last year, and what was your biggest, I guess, learning moment from the last hour and a half?
I mean, I think the shot that sticks with me is definitely the final putt. That being the putt to win is definitely one I remember. But I think the most important shot I probably hit was the par save on 14. I think if I didn't manage to get that up and down, it might have been all over. So I think that was very important in the last couple hours or so.
You said last year that it was a great reminder that you're never out of it, or to never give up. Did you actually believe that, or did you have to go through something like that to really believe it?
I mean, I think I did believe it, but it's always nice when it works out, and you have proof of that. So I think it was a little bit of both.
Thank you.
All right, Beth Ann.
Hey Lottie. A little fun question. Congrats on your first ever ace.
Oh,
I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about that long wait and how you feel your game is going into next week.
yeah. It's taken me a while to get a hole in one, I will say. And my younger sister actually got one when she was 12, and she doesn't play golf that much, so that's always been hanging over my head. So I'm very glad to get it done. And to be fair, to be at our home event with like, loads of spectators out was pretty cool, I will say. And yeah, and feeling good, feeling like I'm playing pretty consistently. And yeah, everything's just feeling pretty good, to be honest.
I know your coach is flying in. Just one quick follow-up. Sorry you moved around on my computer. Your your coach is flying in. What will you be working on in the days leading up, and what are you excited to have him get a look at in person?
Yeah, my coach Luke from England's coming over. So yeah, it's gonna be great to catch up, and there's definitely some stuff that you can't really do over the phone as well as you can in person. So definitely just gonna be going through all the maintenance stuff and the usual stuff we're kind of working on, and then we'll probably go on to some more performance stuff and really focusing on certain yardages and probably a lot of wedges too.
Thank you.
Great. We'll go ahead and spotlight her for everyone. Sorry about that. We'll go to Sarah Kellum.
Hey Lottie, I know you had mentioned getting to play in those majors on the LPGA last year. What was that experience like, and what did that really tell you about your game and where you stack up against some of the world's best?
Yeah, it was a great experience. Like I'd never even played in just a regular LPGA event before then, so it was really my first time getting to test myself. And yeah, I definitely learned a lot. I definitely felt like I was maybe a lot closer than I maybe thought, kind of off the Chevron in the Open. But then the other two missing the cut showed me there's still a lot that I need to work on, and the strength of depth is amazing out there, and that every shot counts really. Just a couple of shots here and there can be the difference between playing the weekend and not in a major. So there was definitely a few things, particularly in the US Open, with my short game a little bit with the rough and stuff like that we had over there. There was some shots that I maybe didn't have in my locker that I then worked on after, and I'm feeling a lot more confident with.
I know people knew you before your win at Augusta National, but that kind of a victory kind of thrust you into the spotlight in a lot of ways. How did your life change after winning this event last year?
Yeah, it definitely changed. I think just a lot more, people talking about you, and I feel like people's expectations maybe increase. Maybe people are trying to really beat you, but at the same time, there's so many good players that I'm still trying to really beat them too. So I don't think my expectations really changed too much. Kind of just try and block out the noise, really.
Thank you.
All right. We'll go to Liam Rooney.
Hi, Lottie. Liam Rooney from the Tallahassee Democrat. From the Florida State perspective, you mentioned earlier playing and competing against some of the world's best. You and Mirabelle are obviously two of the best amateurs in the world. You guys are coming off a weekend victory. Going from teammates to competitors, just how excited are you? What is it like working with her and practicing with her? And, what are you guys looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, it's great. Like we have so many good players here, both on the women and the men's side. So it pushes you on definitely that, a lot of the time that the person I'm trying to beat in a college event is my teammate, which can really push you on, and definitely helps that if you're both playing well, you do well as a team. But I mean, even next week, we're still going to be supporting each other, but obviously we both want to beat each other too.
All right, Scott Michaud.
Hi, Lottie. Congratulations. And do you think you would have been able to pull it off last year had you not been able to qualify for the final round the year before?
Um, I mean, I'm never going to be sure, but I think having played Augusta under a competitive environment definitely helps. So it's probably a big like 5 footer I made my first year to make the cut. I would say. I think just experiencing playing in front of the crowds and stuff like that you don't get to do on on the practice day at Augusta. So maybe not, but I guess I'll never know.
Now, being the first European winner of the AMWA, what was the reaction back home, and maybe what was the reaction that meant the most to you that you got after winning?
Yeah, there was a big reaction. Obviously, a lot of people watched it, and I think just seeing all a lot of the pros that I look up to from England were watching it and sent me messages, and that was really special that they tuned in and took the time to message me as well, like people like Justin Rose, Charlie Hull, people like that I look up to.
Very good. Thank you.
Paul Rogers.
Hi, Lottie. I write for the Augusta National Women's Amateur website. I wanted to ask you, in addition to give you more confidence as a golfer, did your victory in Augusta change you at all as a person?
I think maybe a little bit. I was always pretty shy at speaking to people. I'm still getting used to it, but I think I've gotten a lot better at, doing interviews and stuff like that. So I think that definitely it's given me a lot more confidence. I've been exposed to it a lot more. So yeah, probably a little bit.